Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got a cool one for you today. This is a 77 Vet. This baby's got less than 4,000 original miles. Always lived in a garage, heated, very well cared for all those years, and she is amazing looking. If you want to take a look at about 100 pictures of her, go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. We're going to put it up on the lift so you can see just how clean the bottom side is. We'll pop the hood, we'll look at the interior. We're going to show you everything you need to see so you can make a great decision on your Corvette investment. So come on up and we'll fire it up. Check out this amazing car, man. That nose is beautiful. The paint's gorgeous. Everything's fitting nice. All the finishes on the car look great. Now, the center caps on these wheels are aftermarket. They actually have factory brand new ones coming. So when we park this Dream in your drive, it'll have what belongs on this car. Those wheels are beautiful. The tires also, they're amazing. We got great looking door jambs here. Beautiful paint all the way around. All the emblems look good. Lenses on the tail lights look great. Look down the side of it, straight as an arrow. Just beautiful. I love the tint on the T-tops. That's all original. Door jambs there are beautiful. Doors operate nice. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we're not a consignment dealer. That means we spend the time to check the cars out before we buy them. When we get them back here to the shop, we inspect them so we can answer any questions. Now, we're bringing in about 40 new cars every month, so make sure you watch us close on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, and check our website often. Now let's check out the interior. Look at that door panel, original 1977 right there. Now she's got some mats in her there to protect that carpeting. Everything about the car is just amazing. Little time capsule right here. Just like it was left throughout all the years. Well kept throughout the years. Stored inside, nice and snug. Less than 4,000 miles on this original Vet. What a sweetheart. All right, let's take this Corvette for a ride. This baby's only got 3,700 miles on it. What an amazing ride we've got here, guys. She's driving good, she's running good, comfortable to drive. I tell you what, let's go to Florida. I could drive this dude anywhere. Hey, call Tom at 248-974-9513 and he can tell you how easy it is to park this Dream in your drive anywhere. Look down here on the dash. The speedo's working, the tach's working, all the gauges here are working. Just an amazing ride here. Now, we love to have visitors, so come on out and visit us and take a look at this car. We'd love to show it to you. You know, we sell about 95% of our cars sight unseen, but boy, do we love to have visitors. And hey, if you see one of us at a car show, come on up, say hi. We'd love to meet you. We don't get to meet a lot of our customers because, like I said, we ship these cars all over the world. About 95% of them. Now, we're right outside the Motor City, so if you need to fly here, we're only 20 minutes from the airport. Just give us a call. We'll even come down to the airport and pick you up. Listen to that exhaust. It sounds great. Now, we're coming up on our shop here. You got to stick with us because we're going to put this dude up in the air so you can check out just how nice it is underneath. We're going to pop the hood, see what's going on under the hood. Here's our shop right here. We're at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. So stick with us. We're going to get it up in the air now.
All right, guys, this is the underside of this 77 Corvette. As you can see, it's really nice under here. Of course, it should be for the amount of miles that are on this car. There is a spare tire underneath the spare tire holder there. Gas tank looks like it's in beautiful shape if you look up past the spare tire. The mufflers, at least from the Cat back, looks like they have been replaced, probably for appearance purposes, and it looks like it's all Corvette correct stuff. It looks like someone bought a kit specifically for Corvettes. Moving forward at that here, before I actually move to this, I would like to point out it does have the Corvette independent rear end in it. It is roughly a 3:10 to 1 gear ratio. Of course, it being a Corvette, it is posi. Parking brake cables are hooked up on this car. And then we get to this point here, and this right here is a catalytic converter. That tells me that this car really has not been messed with, because this is one of the first things to go on these cars, and it's still got the Cat on it, which is telling me that this thing is really, really preserved, unmolested car, which is definitely something you're going to want for something like this, especially given, once again, given the miles. You can see here our brake lines are all in excellent shape on this thing. Looks like all GM stuff. I mean, it's all pin straight. Doesn't even look like the clamps have ever been off of it. And there's not a speck of rust on either side of this, which is really, really impressive. Fiberglass floorboards are in excellent shape. Obviously, there's no body rot. Fiberglass doesn't rot, but the frame, which is actually in really good shape as well. Sticking my finger in up all the drain holes, there's not even dirt in any of this stuff. I mean, it's in really, really, really good shape. It doesn't even feel pitted up in here in all spots. And that generally would be the downfall of the Corvette, is if it was to get water or dirt, nastiness in the frame rail there, that'd cause a problem. Right here you can see we've got a turbo 350 3-speed automatic transmission. It is numbers matching for this car, of course, no surprise to us, but just to let you guys know, numbers matching transmission. This is a numbers matching 350 we're going to get to in just a second. The exhaust right through here looks to be a little bit more original. I'm assuming that from the Cat forward is all the original stuff for this thing. You can see it's in beautiful shape all the way up to the factory exhaust manifolds. Of course, it has had an oil change since you know, this thing's production, considering it's only got 3,000 miles on it. You know, that's not even really the first oil change for this thing, or right about at that time. Looking up here, you can see the trans lines are in beautiful shape. Looks like all this stuff is in excellent shape. I mean, really, you're gonna have to just take a look at the pictures on this car, and you can zoom right in on those things and nitpick every little detail of this car. It's in excellent shape, and you guys will not be disappointed if you do so. Of course, all of the bushings here, we've all shook everything down. Everything seems fine with it. We've driven this thing. It drives excellent. I mean, brakes look like they're all in good shape. Of course, disc, both front and rear, and you know, that's right for this year Corvette. See here, outside of all that stuff, looks like the shocks are in pretty good shape. All the cotter pins are in everything. I mean, everything is just as it should be back in 1977. That all being said, let's take a look at rolling stock. All right, guys, for rolling stock, we have Goodyear Eagle GT radial tires on this. The size is a 255/60 R15. Corvette rims on this thing, no big surprise there. Brand new center caps on this thing with the correct style of lug nut. Let's go check out the rear. All right, guys, for back here, we've got the same thing. We've got Eagle GT tires. The size on the back ones, I believe to be the same as the front, 255/60 R15s. Another note on the center caps, you'll see that one portion of this car's video actually has the fake spinners type hubcaps on it. We actually removed those and put the correct style ones on it. So these are brand spanking new for you all. And I mean, at this point, you can always just take a look at the body underneath there. I mean, you can see it's in excellent shape. There's no, you know, like right here is a common spot for the Corvettes to get all chipped up, because the tires like to throw things all up against this stuff, and it's in really good shape. I mean, all the way down here, you could wax this paint job even this low. Very nice car underneath. So I guess now we'll take a look at the 350 under the hood. All right, guys, for the engine, it is the numbers matching 350 for this car, 39710 block, which is the most common casting number there is. Like I said, it is numbers matching. It does have a Rochester Quadrajet 4-barrel on top, just as it should have. Everything is really original in here. Also, this thing made 180 horsepower from the factory in 1977. That's pretty common for this era, and that's just due to, you know, the smog restrictions and stuff like that. And it, surprisingly enough, it actually has most of its original smog equipment on the engine still. As you can see, all the vacuum hoses, all this stuff is still here, and a lot of this stuff went the way of the dinosaur when people got these cars, you know what I mean? Second or third hand people got these cars, they started ripping that stuff off of there, and it never got replaced. It got thrown in the trash, and that's why it's so rare to find these things with all of the original equipment still on them. And to me, it adds value to the car. Outside of all that stuff, you can see here, top of the frame rails look nice and clean. Up under here, upper control arm bushings are in beautiful shape. See here, power steering pump, all the belts. That's something else I'd like to point out too. All the belts on this car, it's all brand new on this, so you shouldn't have to worry about any of that sort of stuff. You know, that's all stuff that likes to drag rot with age, and it looks like it's all been replaced recently. Nice supple rubber for all of your hoses and such. It's in pretty darn good shape, and I'd like to point out too that they do have some chrome little add-ons and little dress-up pieces on this thing to really kind of set it off. Overall, a really nice car, a time capsule really. This thing, it's survived the years, I should say, quite well. So if you'd like to have this little museum piece in your garage, make sure to call Tom with the number below. I'm at Vanguard Motor Sales. Park your dreams in your driveway.